Hello everyone, Cerberus here at the gates bringing you a very special Independence Day FSW collection. Let's get started. Today we have the penny, the American penny. A pluribus unum, 1 cent, United States of America. This is the wheat cent. The wheat cent Lincoln head penny. The Lincoln bust. This one's got an S on it. S meaning it was minted in San Francisco. Starting with the wheat cent, we have the 1951 cent. 1951, no marking, means minted in Philadelphia. 294.6 million pennies minted. Next one, 1951D, minted in the Denver Mint. 1951, 625.4 million pennies. The 1951 S, S meaning San Francisco Mint. 100 million.9 pennies. (1951). Between 1947 to 1962, all the pennies were minted in bronze, meaning 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc, weighing in at 48 grains or 3.11 grams of bronze. 1951. Next we have the 1952 penny, minted in Philadelphia, no marking. 186.9 million pennies minted. 1952D, minted at the Denver Mint. 746.1 million pennies. The 1952 S from the San Francisco Mint, 137.8 million pennies. Moving on to the 1953, no marking, minted in Philadelphia, 256.9 million. 1953D, minted in Denver, 700.5 million. The 1953S, minted in San Francisco, 181.9 million pennies minted. In bronze, 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. The 1954, no marking, so Philadelphia, 71.9 million. $1954D from Denver, 251.6 million. And 1954S from the San Francisco Mint, 96.2 million. And again, these are the wheat cent. That's what's on the back. The wheat cent. Alright, moving on. 1955. 1955, no marking from Philadelphia, 331 million. 1955D from Denver, 563.3 million. 1955S from the San Francisco Mint, 44.6 million. The 1955 collection. 1956. 1956, no marking from Philadelphia, 420.9 million. Here's a 1956D from Denver. 1 billion. 1 billion pennies minted. Interesting, there's no 1956S. So San Francisco must have skipped that year. So only 56 Philadelphia and a 56 Denver. 1957. There's no Philadelphia. It's missing. This one. This must be Denver. But there were 282.5 million minted in Philadelphia. 1957D. Another 1 billion, 51 million. They must have discontinued the San Francisco Mint. Interesting. No San Francisco. 1958, no marking from Philadelphia. 253 million. In 1958, Denver. 801 million. And here we go. The Lincoln Memorial type starting in 1959. The penny as we know it today. So on February 2nd, 1959, a revised reverse design was introduced as a part of the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. No formal competition was held, but Frank Gasparo, the assistant engraver at the Philadelphia Mint, prepared the winning entry. Selected from a group of 23 models that the engraving staff at the Mint had been asked to present for consideration. So 1959, the Lincoln cent becomes the Lincoln Memorial. It is no longer the wheat cent. No longer the wheat cent. In 1959, to celebrate Lincoln's 150th anniversary, they made it the Lincoln Memorial. The penny as we know it for today. Maybe. So 1959, Philadelphia. 609 million. 1959 Denver. 1.2 billion pennies minted. 1.2 billion. The slight change. The numbers. Very big numbers. Again, minted in bronze. 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. 1960, no marking from Philadelphia. No more number at the bottom. $1960 from Denver. It's 1961, no marking from Philadelphia. And 1961, D from Denver. Here we have a 1962, no marking from Philadelphia. And then a 1962, D from Denver. '62 had a slight change in the composition. gilding metal. 8 parts copper to 1 part zinc. 8 parts copper to 1 part zinc. So 95% copper, 5% zinc. 1962 and on. There we have it. The wheat cent into the transition to the Lincoln Memorial Cent. To celebrate Independence Day 2019. Well, it's time to lock these coins back up and thank you for joining me. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next spread.